Okay, so I never thought I would do an actual review of something. I just never saw myself as that kind of videographer. Sorry about the echo. My shotgun mic from my microphone won't reach from the distance from the camera because it's like 5 feet away from me to where I am. So I literally have my little Manfrotto Pixie tripod or whatever this thing is called with a shoe extender and my little Movo microphone attached to it so that I can get some kind of audio. And I know there's echo because I don't have sound dampening in my house. But anyway, today I'm gonna do a review on something that I ordered from Amazon. I have a Manfrotto mini tripod for my camera, my 200D, which is an SL2 Canon. And my son thought it was funny one day when I was in the store, he was holding it, and my daughter and him were talking outside. And he didn't realize to move the camera around on the ball, you push the red button and move it. But he's like, no, let me show you how cool this is. And he was like, he was holding the tripod and making my camera swivel like this on it, and it's not going to hurt it. Well, ever since that day, it's a little weaker than it was. So I had a little bit of extra money on a paycheck, and I decided I would get a few things. One of the things I got was the Takstar microphone, which I watched other reviews on, and everybody said, you know, in post you can make it sound like a Rode, and well, not everybody, but you know what I mean, all the reviews I watched, and it was cheap. I'm a poor YouTuber, I've said it a million times, and this is what us poor YouTubers do. So I was looking for another tripod, and you know, the old saying comes to mind, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, the Manfrotto, had my son not been doing this with it, and don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at him, and I wasn't mad at him when he did it, but it probably would still be fine because the SL2, with the lens that I use on it, doesn't weigh more than 2.5, 3 pounds, but I wanted something a little more sturdy. Now, I can't afford the one that everybody's going to Vid Summit with right now. I just had the name of it in my head and I forgot what it is. I do want one of those, and I will get one of those. It says created by creators for creators. It's a really cool looking tripod, and if you go to Vid Summit for $800, you get one. Anyway, so I was on Amazon and I was looking for things to buy for my camera. One, I bought a microphone, I bought a new tripod, and I bought a dead cat that was supposed to fit on the Takstar microphone, and it doesn't. It's too big, so they're cheap. I'll get another dead cat and I'll use that for something else later. But after going and scrolling and looking for a tripod that was going to be a mini tripod that was going to be strong enough to hold my camera when I hold it out on my arm while I'm vlogging without it dipping or falling on the ball, I came across the Movo MV-T1 durable mini tripod. And this is what I got. I forget exactly how much it was. It was like 19 bucks, I think. I don't remember. I don't have the receipt. I got this quite a while ago. So I've had this tripod now for, I don't know, a month or so, and I haven't used it once. I got it, I was excited, I put it together, and the reason why I got it is because it had a knob on the side of the ball. So I thought when I stuck my camera on it, I could set it at the angle I wanted to and lock the knob. The problem is the knob's tiny, it just doesn't, if you tighten it, you're gonna break it, is basically what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is a shoddy build. Not at all. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you right now. It's actually a really neat idea. This is it. This is the Movo MV-T1. Now it's got some really pretty cool features on it. The legs have 2 different positions. Now you can lock it, and then you can turn the knob right here, and you can pretty much set your camera how you want and hold it out in front of you, and then lock it and turn the position and do that. And then if you notice, the legs, they go out on a really wide stance. Well, this knob right here is a lock. So what you do is you can turn this, and you can see the settings right here. You have a wide stance, and I guess it would be a more vertical stance. And you can turn that, and then it'll lock the legs so they don't open all the way up into that wide stance. And you can get your camera a little bit higher up off of whatever surface you have on it. Now, here's the other thing that I thought was cool. It comes with an extender rod, and that was probably one of the main reasons why I got this. You can actually I believe you can actually thread this into the bottom of your camera and then just have a handle. But what I thought was cool about this tripod is you take this and you screw it onto the top, and it gives you that little bit of extra reach. I don't know, maybe you want the camera taller when it's sitting on a table. And, you know, I just thought this was a cool setup. Here's the problem. When I read the review on this thing, it said it holds 6 pounds. Now my camera only weighs a couple pounds. And I don't always have I'm just talking about the kit lens. It's not even a heavy lens. As soon as I put the camera just on the regular base and tightened this down and like shook it a little bit, it fell over. It just literally, boop, it fell over. You gotta loosen the handle back up or the knob back up, tighten it back up into the position I wanted it, and then if I have too much jarring movement, then it slips and slides and falls. This doesn't really lock it that good. So you can imagine if you're vlogging and you're holding the camera out and you do this or turn with your arm, the camera's gonna fall. And that's gonna drive me crazy. So it really wasn't what I was looking for. Now, the build on this thing is actually really nice. It's all metal, aluminum it feels like, and hell, the knob might even be metal. I think the knob is metal too, so I was wrong. I thought it was plastic. I don't know how tight you can crank this in here. I mean, I don't want to take a pair of channel locks to it or anything, but it's just not what I'm looking for as far as a tripod is concerned. What I'm going to end up doing, well, first let me show you this. Not only is it, you know, a good build and actually kind of a neat looking little tripod, it's very comfortable in your hands too when you're holding it, when you squeeze the legs together and you hold it out. It's very comfortable. It also came with this little carrying case. So, and both pieces fit in there nice and comfortable, and you just seal it up, and I don't know what you're going to clip it to. Maybe the side of your camera bag, your backpack. I would just put it in my backpack, but like I said, I've never used it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. When mounting the DSLRs onto this mini tripod, do not need any adapter. Just mount the DSLRs onto the ball head directly. You know what's funny is I have a 10-18 also, and everybody loves that lens, and I don't know why. I like the kit lens better. So here's what I'm going to do. This, if you have the mount, the cage, or whatever it takes for it, would be great for a phone vlogger. It would just be, you're not going to have an issue. Your phone's not going to fall. It's not heavy enough. I don't see this holding a phone and a little Rode microphone or the Movo mic, which I'm using now, and I love the Movo mic. I'm just not a fan of this tripod. And Movo, if you're listening, you got to do a little bit of extra work here. And Canon, if you're listening, I'd like a EOS R, please. By the way, none of this is sponsored. So now I know I got to go back to the Manfrotto and get another tripod, which I think I bought the Manfrotto brand new for 17 bucks. It was cheaper than this. So I thought, hey, you know what? I'll get this. Maybe it's a little bit better build. It feels beefier, believe it or not. It feels a little bit stronger, but the ball is just, it's just not that good. So here's what I'm going to do. It's never been used other than me putting it together and taking the shots that I did for this video. I'm gonna give it away. So if you live inside the United States, or you have a family member that lives inside the United States and you live in, I don't know, someplace like Malaysia or something like that, I can send it to them. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's think, how can I give this away and who wants it? I'll tell you what, first person that's not a family member that watches my channel that answers correctly the name of my cat who's been in a few videos, and I'm sure I've said his name, I will send this, I will package it back up brand new in the box, and I will send this to you. So that's it. Just give me the cat's name. I don't care if you're one of my collaborators. You still got to have the name in the box. I'm gonna give this to whoever gets it first. So the first comment with the name of my cat wins this, and then we'll DM and I'll get your address and I can send it out to you. So Movo, neat idea. Just not very feasible for a DSLR, like you said. I mean, if my little camera is making it tilt and fall and do everything else, then I don't know what other DSLR you can put on this. You know, it'd be good for maybe the Canon G7X, Mark II, Mark III, but smaller cameras like that, a point and shoot, a phone, this would be great for a phone vlogger. So anyway, that is the end of this video. Just a quick little review on the Movo MV-T1. Would I buy it again? No. If I was a phone vlogger, I would gladly take it for free. So now the hunt for a new tripod. Thanks for watching. Oh, freeze right there. I was noticing in my analytics, that about 80% of my views come from non-subscribed followers, fans, viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves. So if you're taking a minute to watch the video, hit the button, click subscribe, and then the little bell. Okay. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Today's microphone setup is brought to you by Manfrotto, shoe extender, and Movo microphone, which I do love. I love my little Movo microphone. But that's a little behind the scenes of how I shot this video today. There's a phone I control the camera with while it's sitting on the tripod about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet away from me. And there's what you guys get to win today, all blown out because this big ass light is shining down on it and me. So, just thought I'd show you how we do here. Later.